boys, Rogie, back up in the loft. How you doing? Hope you're all well. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for stopping by and all that. Might notice a bit of a different view. I've now got a full-on stand. We have major investment into the gaming loft, well, museum loft, whatever you want to call it. I've now got a stand. So because I've got some top-notch phone, mate, again, major investment. I can't just fucking wedge the phone on the shelf and hope and pray it don't fall off the shelf. So I've gone out and bought a bloody great stand just so that I can keep the phone sort of well protected. Because if I break that, then it's game over, innit? So never mind. Anyway, with a bit of time up here, I'll do a quick video of me additions, and then I can put them away, have a bit of room Tetris, have a bit of fun. As you can tell, I've got a load of Xbox One games where they shouldn't be, but I'm trying to sort out how I'm going to set it out up here. It's a constant evolving bit of room Tetris. Why not, eh? Got nothing else better to do, so there we are. Anyway, so this month, in terms of, I've been getting on the old films. Noisy bastard on the motorbike. I've been getting on the old films and been looking into picking up some box sets and stuff, because that's the way to go. Don't want to keep trying to track films down on bloody Netflix and all the other stuff. You can't beat having the discs. So I got recently Lethal Weapon collection. Really looking forward to playing through these. Great films on the Ray Lethal Weapons. It was about 10 quid, I think, on a trip to good old CEX. I've already pulled that out of there. That just slots in. So yeah, all 4 films for 10 rubs. Can't go wrong with that. And old Duffy would say it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it, eh? The next one, managed to find, I've been looking through for Van Damme films. I've just got a tinkering for a bit of Van Dammage. And I was chatting to the boy the other week and about Street Fighter, and he's never seen Street Fighter, the movie. So I'm like, I've got to track that down. But I'm thinking, rather than buying all the different films, try and get a bit of Van Dammage on a big box set. And we have a winner. Now, looking on eBay, and I didn't realise this was about until sort of right in midway through my search, and it's a 10 film DVD box set. Get a load of that. And see at the top there, loads of quality movies, none that I've got already, so that's even better. No Retreat, No Surrender. I have got that. I've got a No Retreat, No Surrender box set. I think it was all 4 films, maybe 3 films. But other than that one, I've not got any of those. So Hard Target, Street Fighter, Nowhere to Run, Double Team, Desert Heat, Universal Soldier, The Return, and recently I'd watched Universal Soldier, the first one. Yes, that's the spirit, soldier. Knockoff, Sudden Death, and The Quest. So great box set, absolute quality, and it sort of, each film is separate discs, 2 to a case. So right result. I started watching this on eBay, and I think it was a best part of 20 quid, and I chucked in a cheeky offer. I think it was about 12 quid and postage. No, I chucked in a cheeky offer of tenors and postage, and I probably thought, cheeky bastard. So and then they sent a reply back saying, we'll accept 12 and postage. So I jumped at it, paid there and then. Get a load of that. Me and this bloody eBay is fucking dangerous still, but absolutely chuffed, and can't wait to watch Street Fighter with a boy. So really cool. In terms of games, we have a few games. Ooh, now this one, I don't know if I've mentioned this already. This one turned up a few weeks ago. Again, it was a bargain, really big bargain on eBay. Final Fight, the original, on Super Famicom. Boom. It's a stable title you've got to have. Sorry about the glareage. But what a game. It's not absolutely mint. It's all complete. All my Super Famicom games are a complete. I've got to have them complete, really. I don't mind a little bit of shelfy wear, but most games, Super Famicom, are usually decent condition anyway. So, yeah, I can't wait to have a go at that. Love that game. Fucking brilliant. Then I had a scan through CEX, and I suddenly thought, I haven't bought any Xbox in bloody ages. And looking through my little black book, I've been thinking I need to start ticking some off, because there's fucking loads still. I think I counted about, I think it was about either 100 games I need left for the full set. Never going to get the full set. Some of the games on it have gone absolutely bloody mental. But I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6.5 pages and my little black book of games I need. So I thought I'd have a little cheeky peek and basically tick off some of them going through CEX. These were absolute bargains. Now I ordered 3 games total, and it only came to about, I think it was low 20s with the postage. One game out of the 3 I ordered was a pile of shit. Disc was all mullered, no manual. It just looked like someone had tried to eat it. So that promptly went back. But these 2, I tell you what, for the money, I'm well chuffed to pick these up, because I'm bloody sure this one, for starters, I've seen, where have I seen it? Somewhere like Nerdbase, I think, for about 15 quid. And it's Ants Extreme Racing. Now it's in really good nick, and I think it was somewhere in the region of about 6 quid, and then plus the postage. It might have been 5 quid plus post, but the disc is beautiful, just how we like it, all complete, lovely. It is quite intriguing because it's another take on sort of a Mario Kart or Crash Team Racing, that sort of thing, but Ants Extreme Racing. So nice, get a bit of green spinage. And the next one is the Cat in the Hat. Again, I've seen this sort of prices vary over the years I've been collecting. It has gone up and down. Very bizarre title, no doubt, just like the film. It was mental enough, but again, absolutely beautiful. So well chuffed with that. Again, it was somewhere in the region of about 5 quid plus a post, maybe 7 quid plus a post. So right touch. 2 cheeky ones ticked off the list. So I've been looking through my list of needs, and basically starting with the A's, and I'm gonna just trickle through whatever I see as bargains in CEX or on eBay, and I'm gonna take the plunge. Why not? So anyway, moving swiftly on. It was a few weeks ago. I alluded to, I've put my name down for a big hitter from Danny and Danica, N64 title. It's a big one. It's a real big heavy hitter. And I put my name down for it. And it turns out the reason I sort of got in touch with him and the reason we secured a deal of sorts was I was out and about, and I had notifications to clear on my phone on Facebook. And one of them was he'd put up a post on a N64 group of Paper Mario for sale, and he wanted 200 quid for it. And it was, I don't know whether it was complete, but it was all right condition. It weren't great, but well used. But I thought, bollocks, that was a big one that I really wanted to tick off the list. So I had to put a comment, fucking had to say something. And I was like, oh, I'd have had that. That's one I need, big time. And I thought he was going to message me, you know, if he had any like other ones to sell, because he's gradually thinned out his collection. I think he's at a point now where he's happy enough. I'd love him to show a video. I know he's debating on how he's got it all displayed and whether to trim down the shelf units or what he's going to do next. Yeah, I'd love for him to tag me in a video and get a video done. But so I commented on it, and then I got a private message. I went, "Oi, what's all that about? I want that one." And he come back and went, "Oh, yeah, well, it's sold now. It's all done and dusted." And I said, "Well, if it falls through, hit me up. I'll have it. I'll snap it up, right?" And then with that, I'm out and about, and I'm fucking to to get over the heartache, the heartbreak, the trauma. I treated myself to a pair of Nike Air Jordans, some MVPs, a new pair of Jordan boots, which cost me fucking about 100 quid, and that cheered me up a little bit. Anyway, sometime after that, he's messaged me back and he's like, "Well, I feel really bad now. There is another game that I might get rid of. What's the games you need still?" And I've got sort of sent him a picture of the games I need. And he went, "Well, this one, I'd get rid of. I feel terrible now that you missed out on it and I didn't contact you first and whatnot." He said, "Well, I'd get rid of that one." He said, "I've been thinking on it and, you know," I'm like, to get over the fucking trauma, I've had to just spent 100 quid on a pair of Jordans now. So I said, "Yeah, I'll have it, but we're going to have to wait until next payday." So good as gold, bless him, he did. And I managed to get this game and I'm proper chuffed with it. Now, it hasn't got the manual. I didn't want to be paying fully boxed complete price because it's fucking big hitter. I think it is the second most expensive retro game that I've ever bought. The most expensive being the one I paid part cash, and even still the cash was way above, was Masters of Combat last year for the Sega Master System. But this one, I won't talk prices just in case he didn't tell the missus. But this one, I'm fucking proper chuffed to get it. Kirby the Crystal Shards, really nice condition. In my mind, he's done me a real good solid deal. He's open and honest about everything. It was a CEX one that he bought many moons ago. It does have a tiny bit of a tear there, which could be tidied up. It's flapped over, so it could be tidied up, that, so you can, it's just flapped. And it's all round, it's really nice condition, but it's a big one that I wanted to tick off the list and have it boxed so I can sit proud in the glass cabinet, looking pretty. And I've got another box protector. Like, I need more box protectors. It is a really nice, genuine one. Lovely jubbly. And I'm going to open it the wrong way. I'm fucking terrible with these. Oh, they stress me out. N64 boxes, when you're trying not to fold it over. Let's have a little butcher's. It's got the old, what's the name, leaflet. It's got the cardboard tray. Now, when I've looked at this in the past, I realised my mistake when I got it, because I've always thought that was like, when I've seen it for sale and in the flesh as well, I've not really taken much notice of the box, because usually the price is like 300-400 notes. So I was like, oh, fucking hell, I need that one, but not today. But on the box, it looks like it's got a bit of rippage there. Whenever I've sort of seen it, even the cart, I thought, fucking, oh, it's got a bit of damage on that. But it's not. It's actually like the crystal shards, bits of crystal. So I must admit, I haven't taken much notice of it in the past, because I knew I wanted it, and at the times whenever I've seen it, I've not had the money for it. So so finally it gets added to the collection. Yeah, with that little bit of a tear in there. Fucking typical, the way it goes in the box. We might be able to, hey, that looks a bit better. Not much better, but a bit better. That looks a bit tidier. It's just flapped over a little bit. Get a bit of tooty glue on that, sort that right out. With regards to this, as mad as it is, I do already have Kirby on the Japanesey version. Gotta admit, the fucking box art, the boxes look so much cooler in the Japanese style. It's a bigger box as well. Something I didn't realise at the time until starting to collect for them. The boxes are bigger on the Japanesey. A bit longer and a bit higher. But yeah, so we've added a big hitter. It's a big one ticked off the list. Apparently it's a decent game as well. I've switched it on, made sure it works, but I know Danny's good as gold. He'd have done that, checked it all over once he put it in his collection many moons ago. But yeah, so I've got the PAL version finally, which took me down to, thank you very much Danny if you do watch this, no need to feel so bad now, I'll let you off. So that took me down to 21 left, and I thought, fucking hell, can't leave it like that. We got to get another one. So I was straight on the old CEXE, and I thought, fuck, I'll in the region of a couple of £100. So I thought, fucking hell, got to sort that out. I can't be left with 21 left to get. So I got on the old CEX and found one in stock. Looked on eBay, it was cheaper on CEX, and I thought, well, they can't get that wrong. So anyway, ordered it. It come through in a box with all the wrapping around it, all the plastic clear cellophane around it as well, all for an N64 cartridge, which is NHL Pro 99. There's a tiny little scratch on the back. I don't give a shit about that. As you may or may not know already, with the big hitters and the games that appeal to me, I go boxed complete, or as complete as I can get them. I think that manual for Kirby is one of the only ones that I need a manual for. I think everything else is pretty much complete. Yeah, so but staple titles got to be done box complete. The fodder, which is, you know, the toot is got to be what, 60, 70, 80% of the console library. It's still tooting it. So and particularly as I'm right into PS1 collecting, so many games are on the PS1 as well as the N64. So I'm happy with cart only for a great deal of the collection. And even that, I mean, that was, I think, 15 quid plus the £3 postage. So 18 rubs. To buy it on eBay was, the cheapest was about 25 quid, I think. But to buy that box complete, what is it, 40, 50 quid? Fucking mental for a bit of cardboard. Can't afford all that. So yeah, pleased to add that. Well chuffed. I did chuck with Kirby, where it's not got the manual. There's one on eBay. Geezer's got it up for 75 quid plus postage, and I thought, oh, I wonder if he'll accept a silly offer. So I did offer 30 quid plus the post just to fucking see where we're at, and I thought I'd get a no, you cheeky bastard, but I'll accept 60 or something like that, you know, and then give me some thought. I fucking don't know what's happening with my shirt. I put it on in a rush to get up here. Fucking feel all tied up. Anyway, and I just got offered declined. So then it come through with the standard eBay thing of, you can have this item for 5% off. Fucking turn it in. 78 quid manual for fucking 5% off. No way. Not this year, thank you very much. I'm happy to leave that manual-less for quite a while. I don't mind spending maybe 40 odd quid for a manual, but I ain't spending more than 40 odd quid. Fuck that. I can get another decent game for that. So yeah, that was my biggest hitter this month, and still my head is itchy as hell. fucking proper random. My head is itchy. It was the boys' sports day last week, and went along and watched that. Fucking beautiful day. Sun was shining, and I got absolutely roasted. Fucking head looked like a tomato. Still got a few cans of this left. Ginger. So I got absolutely burnt to a crisp, and a week later, my fucking head's still peeling. Anyway, Saturday night, me and the boy, we're wondering what we can do for the weekend, and I said, why don't we go to the booter? And that's it. Then from then on, he's like, booter, and I'm the same. Got to go to the booter. So I said, we'll go to the big one. We'll go to Ardley. Now, bearing in mind, it is now July 2024. Haven't been to a boot sale in fucking at least a year. And the usual local big one is Ardley, near Colchester. Fucking great big one. Got to get on it. So anyway, I'll have a look. Get on the Googly. And turns out it shut down a fucking year ago because the field was bought and it's now part of a reservoir or something, and it shut down about a year ago. So fucking that's out. I said to the boy, I said, right, we got Boreham, which is Chelmsford, 45 minutes away from us. I said, we got Plough Corner and Wheelie, which is like 5 minutes up the road. And he's like, we'll go Chelmsford, we'll go Boreham. And that's all, Chelmsford, that's near Nerd Base and all that. We can go there after as well. So I was like, fucking hell. Anyway, there's me, up and lively, 5 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Fucking hell. Straight in the bath, play with the ducks, and it was a quick session with the ducks, playing about. Then the boy gets up, he gets ready, we shoot off down the A12, smashing it. We got there, must have been around, I think about 7:15, something like that. It wasn't overly packed. In my mind, we're too late for the boot. You've got to get there first thing in the morning when it's fucking still dark and they're just coming in themselves to sell stuff. But, pardon me. Anyway, we had a great time wandering around. But I didn't get any games at the booter. I felt really lonely without any games. Not that I had much pocket money. Big Harry X did really well. He got loads of cool stuff. Everything from key rings to bits to go in his Crocs. The little things to go in your Crocs shoes. He got Pokemon cards. He got pop figures. He got wrestlers. He did really well, bless him. So he was absolutely over the moon. But he did say, well, we got to go Nerd Base and have a look as well. So wandering around, there was no games. Then the rain started to come down. I'm like, fucking hell. He's in a pair of flip-flops and a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. I'm in the same. Standard all year round. So, right, we'll race on off to Nerd Base, which is Battlesbridge, near Wickford. And we'll have a look there, have a little cheeky look. And I'm like, we got to go steady. Haven't got much pocket money. So, and he'd rinsed all his dosh. Done really well though. He was well pleased. So we're having a little look in cheeky Nerd Base. Every time, well, basically I said to him, what do you want to look at? Let's go. And I was following him round. Everything he wanted to have a look at. All the cool figures. He's looking at the pop vinyls, the Karate Kid ornaments, the absolutely everything in there. The wrestlers. And he did take a shine to they've got a few original figures of the Karate Kid. And, what's the geezer? Bloody hell. What's his name? The Asian fella. Oh, fucking hell. You got Mr. Miyagi, the original Karate Kid. Anyway. Oh, what's his name? Anyway, they've got a figure of him. And he was like, oh, I like that one. I'm thinking of that one. And I'm like, well, not this week, you ain't. We'll come back here next pocket money day, next payday. And that'll do us. So I'm like, right, are we all done now? Can I go and have a look at the games? Just to have a look, as you do. So I've got my little black book in the pocket. So we wander off upstairs and he's having a look. And every time I just go to have a look at something and sort of take a note of what I've got and what I ain't got, I get, Dad, come and look at this. And I'm like, right, okay. And after about 4 or 5 goes, he's going to me, Dad, come look at this. This is proper cool. And I'm like, Dad has left the country. He's no longer in the building. He's left the country. People are looking at me as if, oh, you mean bugger? But I'm like, mate, come on. I want to have a little look as well. So anyway, I get through the glass cabinets and I think, oh, shit me, that's all right. It's about the going rate it usually goes for this particular title that piqued the interest. And as I'm looking through all the Mega Drive games in there, I can see 2 titles that I do need. And I'm thinking, fucking hell. I thought the first one that I see, I've seen it in there before. It is Shining Force, the original one. And they've got it up for 110 quid. It's nice, it's complete. So to know it's nice, complete, it's probably about the going rate for it. Anyway, as I'm scanning down, next shelf down, there's this one, and I thought, oh my God, I got that one from CEX a year or 2 ago. I think for about the same sort of money. And it was battered, proper fucking chewed up. So I thought, oh, that inlay looks a bit cheeky. And it's got hang tab. Oh, it's a winner. And then one of the lads there were doing a stock take or checking stuff or whatever they were doing. So I went, here, get me in there. And he was like, yeah, I've got the keys. So anyway, I had a look at this game and I thought, oh, beautiful, gorgeous. It's coming home with me. So we've got another one. And I managed to get a game on Sunday. Way! As I say, it's a cracker. Mega Drive title, Spider-Man, X-Men. Or Spider-Man versus the X-Men. Absolutely brilliant. Now, when I got this before, it was all chewed up around the top. I actually took it back and I said, fucking, I don't know how you've taken that in complete. Because it was proper chewed. It's got some little clear, well, I presume that's a poster, or it's got a booklet on how to play. I don't know, Spidey to the rescue, Spidey's controls. So it shows you the controls, this little fold out booklet, and the manual. Oh, lovely, lovely. So wicked artwork, really cool artwork. And I'm absolutely chuffed to tick that one off the list. As I say, it was about the going rate, but the condition sold it to me, really did. And it's always nice to tick off a Mega Drive game off the list. Going through my book of needs, Mega Drive titles, I think I have, and bearing in mind, I've got World Championship Soccer 2 on the list, blue box version, never going to get it. Never going to get it. And Lakers versus Celtics, the expensive one, NBA game, never gonna get it. Don't give a shit. I ain't paying fucking $4 for a basketball game for the Mega Drive that you can buy the cart of for £5. And there is another one. I think it's Dragon Ball Z. I think that's listed or down as being a Euro PAL release. So including those 3, I think I've got 40 games left for the full PAL set Mega Drive. So we're chipping away, a bit chipping, bit chip. But that's a real nice one to add. And must admit, I wouldn't mind a little cheeky go at that. Spider-Man versus X-Men. So yeah, I'm chuffed with what I got, particularly Kirby, because that's a big one off the list for me. Got to try and get a manual somehow, some way, but I'm in no rush. You know, I'd rather spend the money, me limited gaming fund, on games rather than bits of paperwork to go in a box that you don't play the manuals, do you? So yeah, that's it now. Fucking counting down the days till the next payday. But at least I've got plenty of films to watch in the meantime. I've got to say, please don't, I usually comment on a lot of videos, but lately I've been watching YouTube an awful lot through the telly in the front room. And I don't know if there is a way you can comment on the telly using the TV remote, but fucking, it'll take me all day to work that out anyway. So I have been watching all the regulars, people like Retro Red Steve, Duffy, Goldtooth's latest videos that he put out the other week. Just so many cracking. Tootie. I've been watching them all, but because I'm watching them through the telly, the best I can do is click like on the video. So it does mean I'm not able to comment, and then I have to, every now and again I think, fuck, I really want to comment, leave a comment, and then when I remember I have to go on my phone, put the video on my phone, then leave a comment. So people like Access Area 6, Tony Fighter 2. I hope everything's all right, big man. He had some, dramas recently. Hope everything's all right. But yes, I've been watching your channels and watching your content. Really, it's keeping me sane, because still a bit on the stressed side quite often. But you keep me going, so it's all good. And people like Canadian Gamer and the videos from him, and yeah, so looking forward to the next challenge, racing challenge from old Retro Red Steve. Hopefully it's a game I've got, because I really haven't got any more gaming pocket money, so I'm hoping it's something I've got. A bit of F1 97 would be nice. I'm looking forward to playing that at some point in the challenge. So yeah, that's about it. Anyway, just a quick video. I'm off to do a bit of room Tetris. Not many additions this month, but some good ones. Anyway, hope you're all well. Keep the content coming. As I say, I am watching, just in covert. Take it easy. See you later. Bye for now.